There we go. Now I see my camera. Hmm. Now I see my camera. I got some stuff to pack up. Came from a family reunion today. Nice seeing people you haven't seen probably ever. So just trying to StreamYard out. It says you can add up to 6 people. So I don't know if you can add 6 people for the free site. Um, or how does it work? You know what I mean? Because 'cause I would definitely love to try not to pay the $20 a month. I think it is. Thank you for the one person watching. So I can tell you this though, if we get enough people in here, I'll sell some books. I'll sell some books while I'm just chilling, testing this stuff out. But let me know how it looks, how it sounds, if you guys can. I looked on my phone when I went live a few minutes ago. It looked pretty good. It's which is silly to me because you have the same computer, same internet, but uh, this is Carlito. What's up, man? What you selling, man? Mark, I ain't selling nothing unless I get about 30 people in it. I gotta have at least 30. I ain't gotta have as much as they had in the auction last night. Like I think they had over 50. They had 50 running concurrently, but I know they had reached probably over 50. But I am not selling nothing unless I get like 30 people in there. But I'm just testing this out. But if it will surprisingly happen to have, if I can get like 15, like half of that, I'll probably be like, hey, let's sell some stuff. And then I could probably get up to that 30. But this is basically, I'm just testing out while I pack up Discovery Bay's books he won. And he should be happy with my packing because I give him pull tabs. So he always complains about that. Like, people take extra time doing pull tabs, you know. Got some of this like an Arnold Palmer. I mean, this stuff is really. It was at Whole Foods. I think this young lady was on Shark Tank, and I think somebody partnered up with her. But very very good. It's my first time finally able to try it. I haven't tried it because it hadn't been here, but I finally was able to try it. And it was really good, really good. So, but yeah, just packing up Discovery Basil Wind from last night. I only sold a couple things. I would say I didn't make any money, but hey, doesn't matter. I made a room in my house, especially with the medium flat rate box. I was so happy to get rid of um, some books. Hmm. But but yeah, if you guys have any questions, want to talk about anything, and just put it in the chat. I'm actually really digging the StreamYard. Really digging it. But yeah, if you have any questions, put it in the chat, man. I'm just hanging out, like I said, packing up some books, seeing how it runs, seeing how smooth it goes on my new laptop. Um, I like it so far. I can say that. Um, and what else was I gonna say? I like it so far. Um, I'll have to see if I want to use this to do just hanging out up in Vermont, going back home tomorrow. Well, I have a safe trip home, Mark. That's definitely have a safe trip home. Um, I hope you enjoyed yourself. What's up, Biggie Shack? What is on, my brother? Sorry, I'm not talking. I'm like concentrating writing this address down that I definitely messed up on when I started talking. So, daughter is asleep, so I'm able to test this out, see how it works. Biggie Shaq is the first winner in the Slab Down tournament, and you guys, all great guy. Definitely check him out. I want to shout out somebody. Definitely want to shout them out for a second. Because they're doing an auction. They're actually doing an auction. Man, trying to see. Give me a second. I'm going to shout this person out so people don't have to just watch me boringly pack a book up. It is Hydra Comics. Like Hail Hydra. Hydra Comics is doing an auction right now. So you guys check them out. Support Hydra. If you see something you like, because he doesn't have that many people, I think, in there. I think he has like 13 or 14 people. So definitely check him out. You might be able to get some deals. He had a nice Ninja Turtles book, and I think he threw in like 3 other books. So somebody got a good little, you know, for that. So, like I said, I'm just testing this out while he's still going. I saw it on there, unless he just closed it. I just reloaded YouTube, and it looks like it's still going. Yep, it's still going. Still going. So Mark, did you find anything while you're up in Vermont? I know a lot of times when I'm on vacation or if I go somewhere, my plan is to go to a comic shop as this computer goes to sleep. My plan is to go. I'm just plug this in because we're going to keep going to sleep. The plan is always to go to a comic shop, but usually 9 times out of 10, I don't have time to go to a comic shop because I am spending time with the family, enjoying the vacation. So it's always a plan for me as I'm doing this little packing real quick. Like I said, I apologize for this, but just testing out StreamYard as we go. I might move this up here so I'm not doing it down there. Second appearance of Lady Thor. Oh, all right. Second appearance, because she got a few appearances. Because I was gonna sell. Let me show it. Because I have her first. I think it's her first cameo. It's in here. It's not in here. Well, I have a first cameo. I think it's Thor: God of Thunder 25, the variant. Oh, so you picked up the same one I'm thinking about. You picked up Thor: God of Thunder 25. I don't. That's not a second appearance. I thought it was her first cameo because it actually came out before the one where she's on the cover. So I think that's going to be a book that the markets is going to decide which one they want. I mean, even though the one where she's on the cover is not her first appearance, not even close. The market still might decide to be like, oh, we're going to choose this to be her first appearance, even though it's not, you know. Ooh, it's kind of snug. Get this better. Get that better. There we go. It's a second cameo, or because I could have swore it was a first cameo. And I'm just going by Key Collector because it's the easiest thing to look up keys. But I know probably Google might be the best. Thunder. Yeah, it says, yeah, you're right. It says second cameo appearance of Jane S. Thor. So, what was her first appearance? I mean, her first. That is weird. That's her first. And see, the first, no, the Thor #1, it says her first appearance, but that's just her on the cover, and her identity is not revealed in Thor 1. Her identity is not revealed until Thor 2, and that's considered Thor, her first full appearance of Jane Foster as Thor. That's the one that people are not picking up. And then still cheap. The ones that are hot is Thor 1 and Thor 8. Which is crazy because, like I said, the Thor 2 is the first full appearance. Also picked up Deadpool 10 first full. God, good night. Oh yeah, I got that one. I actually have that one right here. I almost gave it away for $1, like last night. I almost did. I don't know if it's going to be anything, but I put it back. Um, I have a ton of farmhands in there, select farmhand stuff, so that was pretty fun to have a book. I actually like the book and the writer slash artist for it to get picked up by AMC, and we'll see what happens with that. But I see I'm not going to put pull tabs on these, JB, so you might get mad at that, but these should be easy to pull off. So. Gonna use some. It was really everything else was just brand new books. You never know. New shot. Yeah, you're right about that. You got to go until you never know until you go. You're right about that. So yeah, like shops around where I'm at. It's a good. They're gonna have new books, all of them. It's the old books that come to question at those shops because a lot of times they don't get some of them might not get older books, and if they do, if they do, they actually do price them well, but I don't always get those older books. I'm gonna show a little trick that I use when packing a book up. It's something that I use because they give it to you for free, and I don't care if I have to use a lot of it to make it secure. I also usually put some on the outside of the mailer as well. But you have this, like the post office gives these like little tape rolls, and they're like individual, like little like a sticker you would call them. But they give like a big roll for free, and I use it, as you can kind of see, as the kind of like the secure the book, because it's still going in a legal size mailer. So that's something I use. Some free stuff you can get from the post office, and it'll save you some money instead of getting tape and stuff like that. It's not great. I say it's not as good as tape. Not as good as tape, but like I said, you can use as much as you want of it because it's free. And I like doing that because then I can secure it down, because with this seal, it's not 100%. Then I usually use a few pieces of that on this when I put them on here. I'm gonna put them on here as well to kind of secure that more because that glue, it's very thin piece of glue, But hey, I picked up X-Men Annual $3. That's a nice, yeah, that is a nice pickup. That is a nice pickup. If he was on the cover of that book would probably be a lot higher because that is his real first appearance, I think. Um, but I think I want to say, I thought somebody told me once about some rumor about that book, and I don't know if it's true or not. The Annual 14 was supposed to come out after 266. That's what the person told me. Not saying that's true or not. That's what I was told. And so 266 was technically supposed to be his first appearance. I mean, it was supposed to come out first, so that's why they consider it still his first appearance or whatever. So I'm gonna show y'all what I do with these two. Sorry for the extra noise. So this is what I do with it. I use it also to kind of secure this down even better. Like I said, I don't care how many I use, and because you can get a whole roll. You just ask them, and they'll mail it to you for free. Omega Commons, what's up, man? I didn't even try to hear it. And I was answering a question or commenting on something you posted. But yeah, um, that's how I kind of use that, stuff that you can get for free from the post office. A lot of supplies you can order. I don't have anything like the legal mailers. They don't have them at my shop, so I have to order that. Um, and later, Mark, have a safe trip home too, as well. So let's see what I got in the old box sitting next to me. Let's see. Uh-oh. Sounds like my daughter's up. Sounds like little who there go. Oh no. She is tired. She is tired. What you want, the pad? Good morning, Bunny. You want the pad? Because you need to go lay down. Here. Here you go. Go lay down in the bed, okay? Finish taking your nap. I'm gonna come lay with you. I'm gonna come lay with you, okay? Huh? Yeah, you can play. Let me fix it. Let me fix it. Here you go. Here you go. You don't want to play by your house? All right. I'm surprised I got two people still watching. So let's show some books. Somebody want to buy some books? Who wants to buy some books? Oh, two-person auction. I got Ninja Turtle books. I got Spider-Man books. I have some top 10 CBSI Hot List books. What is this? Top 10 books. Got some Spawn, some early Spawn. Got some Turtles. Oh, we got this book. One person who's watching, you want to 10 bucks plus 15 plus $5 ship. Magnificent Marvel, number 5. The one person watching. Get that shout out. Can you go over there, man? He's kind of loud. Let's see what else I can. I'll fly some turtle books. Got some burger games. Let's start a Spider-Man. You want to buy some Spider-Man? Amazing Spider-Man. It's 124, first appearance of Man-Wolf. Man. So, just playing around with this, seeing how it works. I think it works pretty good, in my opinion. I can highlight people's stuff. I like that. I can highlight. Look at this. Good statement, good comment. Think I might get off of here, though. I have to get off of here because I want to watch some Slab Down that's going down right now. So see you guys later. Ending this. Peace.